So what to expect from 2022? Job change, marriage, foreign settlements, monetary gains. What to expect? I'm going to explain you everything related to the new events that are going to trigger in your life in the year 2022. Also, I'm going to cover the most important transit of Rahu and Ketu that are shifting its axis around 30th of April, like Rahu is moving to the sign of Aries. So I will also give the predictions accordingly. Along with that, Jupiter transit into the sign of Pisces in its own sign. So that transit is also going to have major impact in your life. So in this video, I will cover from Aries all the way to Pisces. Also, you can read this transit from your ascendant as well, from your Lagna, or from your moon chart as well, or from your moon sign. So you can read these transits from ascendant or moon sign, or you can directly, if you want to skip on to your ascendant or moon sign, so you can directly jump onto that as well. So for the Aries ascendant, the upcoming year 2022, it is very good for your wealth perspective. If you are after earning money, also this period is also very good for your job change. Like if you want to change job from one environment to second, so that kind of events are also seen in the upcoming year. Apart from this, you must have to take care of your mental health and mental emotions, because planet moon, it is debilitated in your 8th house, and it represents some kind of a negative emotions that are coming through that transformations. Like suppose you are changing the job, you are entering into the new environment, and as soon as you entered over there, you can find some kind of a negative emotions. So please try to stay away from these kind of a negative emotions. Apart from this, also if you are trying to do something kind of a foreign settlements, or maybe foreign traveling or that kind of events, so that thing is also going to be very beneficial in the year 2022. Also after 30th of April, like whenever Rahu and Ketu, they are transiting, so Rahu is coming directly to your ascendant and along with planet Mercury, and Jupiter, it is going in the original sign of Pisces. It clearly represents that your ascendant and your 12th house, they are going to be very strong. Also some kind of expenses, good expenses, maybe like you try to spend some money and that your expenses convert into some kind of investments. Also gains from the investment is also going to be seen in this time period. Rahu whenever comes in the ascendant, although it gives lot of struggles and hardships, but believe me guys, be patient, because the struggles and hardships that you are going to face in your life, that are going to be occur as the major transforming event. Like your life will no more be the same as soon as after 30th of April. So for the Taurus rising or Taurus ascendant, the upcoming year 2022 is going to bring lot of turmoil around your relationship with the life partner, because in the 7th house your planet moon is debilitated over there. Apart from this period is very good if you are into the field of speculation or speculative gains. So you can reap out a great amount of profits upon that thing. Also some kind of mental agitation and frustration through the negative influence of other people upon you, that is also seen. So please try to stay away from any kind of a negative influences in your life. Also one more thing, after 30th of April, that Rahu and Ketu axis shift and Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces, your luck is going to rise. New adventures or multiple income sources, you will try to look for that kind of a circumstances. Also this period is very good for any kind of a business opportunity. Like you are looking for some kind of a business expansion in your life, or anything related to some kind of a business activity. So that period is going to be very favorable for you. Also whenever Rahu shift in the 12th house, it represents some kind of a business expansion as well. Like you try to invest some money in the some biggest marketplace, and then you can reap out the great amount of profits. Also Ketu in the is coming into your 6th house, so it means you have to be very careful with your enemies. Like that enemies are maybe present in front of you and you cannot recognize them. So please try to be very aware because of your enemies that are present in your 6th house, because they are directly attacking your 12th house of your expenses. So that axis, please try to stay away from your enemies. So for the Gemini rising or Gemini ascendant, the upcoming year 2022 is going to bring marriage into your life. If you are looking for the life partner from past many years or like many time, and you are not going to find any person, then this period is going to trigger that event in your life. Also try to stay away from any kind of a negative influence or negative emotions, because moon is debilitated, it is in your 6th house. So some kind of a negative influence of the enemies that are also seen into your life. So try to protect yourself from your enemies as well. Also, after 30th of April, Rahu is going directly into your 11th house of incoming gains. So it means some kind of a multiple streams of income source that are going to enter in your life. Also, Rahu represents some kind of entrepreneurship, or maybe you are working on some kind of a system or some startup kind of a things that are also going to trigger after 30th April. Also, a lot of name, fame, and recognition that is also going to be seen with this Rahu placement. So that is the major transformation that are going to occur through your 11th house. Maybe some kind of a professional friend circle, they will give you some kind of advice, and you listen to their advice, and then your life is going to transform accordingly. For the Cancer rising, Cancer ascendant, or Cancer moon sign, the upcoming year 2022 it is going to bring a lot of unfavorable circumstances into your 5th house. Also, 5th house represents your intellect and intellectual power as well. So it means some kind of a transformation through your 5th house, because moon is stabilized in your 5th house. So it represents some kind of negative influences that are coming through your 5th house into your life. So try to protect yourself from any kind of a negative influence. Also, this period is very, very good for creating multiple streams of income in your life. Also, you will find a lot of opportunities in your own chosen field of work. Suppose you are working in any job or any working environment from past 10 to 15 years, and you are looking for some kind of a job change, then this period is going to bring a major shift in your life. Also, if you are looking towards the spirituality or the spiritual journey, because then this period is also going to bring that spiritual inclination towards your life, especially after 30th of April, when Rahu and Ketu, they are shifting its axis. So Rahu is entering directly into the your 10th house, and planet Jupiter, that is in your 9th house of spirituality. So very good period for the spiritual inclination or spiritual journeys. Also, Rahu in the 10th house, you will receive a lot of name, fame, and recognition in your life. Even like the promotions that are also seen through your 10th house of your career and the working environment. But not a good period for your family members, or for the home life, because Ketu, it creates a lot of disturbance in your 4th house. Maybe you will find completely detached from your family members and always in the working mood, working to attain something or achieve something in your life. For the Leo zodiac sign or the Leo ascendant, the upcoming year 2022 is going to bring marriage into your life, because Jupiter is sitting in your 7th house, and whenever through transit it is transiting through your 7th house. So the event of marriage that is going to trigger in your life. Apart from this, moon is stabilized in your 4th house. So the 12th house stabilization in the 4th house, it shows some kind of a foreign journeys, some kind of a foreign settlement. These kind of events are going to trigger in your life. Apart from this, you must have to take care of your mental health and protect yourself from the negative influences upon the family members upon you. Maybe you try to do something new and they will try to demotivate you. So please try to stay away from any kind of a negative influence into your life. Also, after 30th of April, when Rahu and Ketu, they are shifting its axis and Jupiter is entering into the sign of Pisces. So in the 8th house, whenever Jupiter sits in the sign of Pisces, it shows your interest or inclination towards learning the spiritual sciences. Also, Jupiter in that 8th house, it is very good for the financial field as well. Like if you are into the finance or in the banking industry, also like very good amount of profits, some kind of inherited gains, investments in the land and property related matters that are also going to be very, very beneficial for you. Also, Rahu in the 9th house of traveling, it represents some kind of a long distance travels as well. And Ketu on the other hand in the 3rd house, at some point in your life you are thinking like I'm trying my hard but not be able to getting any kind of a positive results. But please don't demotivate at that time, because whenever Jupiter it is transiting through the 8th house, it means some kind of a transformations, positive transformations that are going to happen into your life. For the Virgo rising sign or Virgo ascendant people or Virgo moon sign people, the upcoming year 2022, it is going to bring a bit of a turmoil into your home life. Also, please try to stay away from any kind of thugs into your life, especially monetary losses that are seen, because 11th house lord, it is stabilized in your 3rd house. So some kind of a monetary losses are directly seen into your life. Also, try to stay away from speculation. If you are into speculative business, please don't do this thing at the starting of the 2022. You may face a heavy amount of loss into your life. Apart from this period is very good if you are into some kind of a marketing industry. Then this marketing or sales sector especially. Then the upcoming year 2022 will bring a lot of opportunities into your life. You are very good in doing some kind of emotional marketing and that kind of a thing. So that kind of events are going to trigger into your life. Also after 30th of April, when Rahu and Ketu are shifting its axis and the Rahu is posited then transiting through your 8th house. So that event, that major transformations through the 8th house that are completely seen into your life. Also at some point in your life, you may lose sudden interest in the materialistic side and you will then move towards the spirituality path. Also Jupiter in the sign of Pisces, it is transiting through your 7th house of your marriage. So the event of marriage that is also going to trigger after 30th April. Also Jupiter in the 7th house, it is very, very good for some kind of improving the relationship with your life partner. So that period is also going to be very, very cordial into your life. The relationship with your kids, with your family members, that are going to improve after 13th of April into your life. For the Libra rising sign or Libra ascendant, the event of foreign traveling, it is going to trigger at the starting of the 2022. Apart from this, the relationship with your family members, that is not going to be very, very cordial because your planet Moon, that is governing your 10th house, it is getting debilitated in the sign of Scorpio. So please try to stay away from any kind of negative influences that are coming. Also, it is debilitated in your 2nd house of your wealth and savings. So try to guard your money, protect your money from some kind of thugs or some kind of frauds that are running in the industry. You may lose heavy amount of money into your life. Also avoid any kind of speculation and speculative things into your life. This period is very good if you are into the creative industry or you are doing something creative, art or some paintings or anything creative work. So that areas are also going to be very, very beneficial for you. Also after 13th of April, when Rahu and Ketu are shifting its axis, so it means Rahu is coming into your 7th house of marriage. So Rahu represents some kind of a foreign life partner as well. You may attract some person from the foreign lands into your life. Also this period is very, very good for your spiritual journey or some spiritual enhancement into your life. Because Jupiter in the sign of Pisces in the 6th house, it is also expecting the 12th house of your imagination, of your intuition power, of your spiritual journeys. So that thing is also going to be very, very good into your life. But you have to maintain the proper balance between your professional and your personal life, especially between your money and between your spiritual life. So you must have to maintain the proper balance. Only then you will attain that mental peace in the year 2022. For the Scorpio rising sign or Scorpio ascendant, the upcoming year 2022, it is very, very good period for your job change. If you are looking for job change from a long duration of time, then this event is going to trigger. Also your rise of luck in every field, that is also going to be seen. Although like planet Moon, it is debilitated into your ascendant, like 9th house Lord in the ascendant, it is debilitated, but it creates a Raj Yoga into your chart. So rise of luck in every field, that is also going to be seen in your life. Also it is a very good period for your siblings as well. Relationship with the siblings also going to improve into your life. Also after 13th of April, when Rahu and Ketu, they are shifting its axis. So Rahu is coming into your 6th house. So you may win over your enemies or like you may defeat your enemies at that point of time. Also at that time, planet Jupiter, it is sitting in the sign of Pisces, transiting through into the sign of Pisces through your 5th house of your education as well. So if you are into the field of education, then the higher education or maybe towards the spirituality, towards learning something new. So that period, it is also going to be very, very beneficial into your life. Apart from this, I will tell you, please try to stay away from any kind of negative influences. Because whenever Moon is debilitated in the ascendant, it means you are getting some kind of negative influences around you. So please try to protect yourself from any kind of negative influence in the upcoming year 2022. Also for the Sagittarius rising sign or the Sagittarius ascendant, the upcoming year 2022, it is going to bring bit of a mental stress into their life. Because planet Sun, it is transiting through your ascendant. So some kind of a mental frustration, mental agitation or mental boundaries that may restrict you to take some actions into your life, it is seen. Please stay away from any kind of a big investments. Because planet Moon, it is debilitated in your 12th house of expenses as well. So maybe you are getting negative into your life or some negative influence that is seen into your 12th house of your expenditure. At some point you become negative and then you try to spend your whole money. So please try to stay away from that kind of a circumstances. Also, Rahu and Ketu transit after 30th of April, and Jupiter it is transiting into the sign of Pisces. So that period is very good if you are into the field of real estate, or if you are into import and export business. So that period is going to be very beneficial for you. Also, I will tell you, try to be very patient, because at some point in your life, like Rahu and Ketu transit, Ketu in the 11th house, it may bring some kind of a lot of impatience into your life. Like, I'm putting my extra efforts, but I'm not receiving that amount of money in my life. So please try to be patient, because patience is the key to success for you in the upcoming year 2022. For the Capricorn rising sign or the Capricorn ascendant, the upcoming year 2022, it may bring a lot of delay into your marriage. If you are looking life partner from a longer duration of time, then you may have to face around 3 to 4 months of delay into your life. Apart from this period is going to be very good for your job change. If you are working in some kind of environment and try to shift your job from one field to another, so that event is going to trigger into your life. But please be very careful here. A planet moon that is debilitated in your 11th house of incoming gains. So although like incoming gains will be there, but maybe mental satisfaction and that mental peace that is not going to present into your life. So you must have to maintain a proper balance, proper work-life balance between your married life and even through your professional career as well, with your family members and with your career. So you must have to maintain that kind of a proper balance. Also, after 13th of April, when Rahu and Ketu, they are shifting its axis, so the event of foreign travel, it is going to trigger into your life. Because Rahu in the foreign house, it represents some kind of a foreign journeys. And Ketu, whenever posited in the 10th house, it represents that kind of a level of non-satisfaction from your career or work environment. Also, Ketu in the, whenever it is like in the posited in the 10th house, I have seen lot of people that they are entering into the startup industry. They try to do something their own. Also, the planet Sun in the sign of Pisces into your 3rd house through the transit, that is also going to support you a lot. Because Sun, whenever comes in the sign of Pisces, it will give that kind of a mental creativity or some kind of advancement into your life. Like, you now want to get out of your comfort zone and try to start something new or new journeys into your life. Because 3rd house represents your willpower as well. So willpower wise, Sun is going to provide you that willpower. And with the thrust of planet Rahu in the 4th house, you are going to uplift into your life. For the Aquarius rising sign or the Aquarius ascendant, the upcoming year 2022, it is going to bring massive amount of gains into your life. But be very careful. Like, the gains come very fast and you may lose them very fast as well. Because planet moon is debilitated in your chart. Apart from this, I will tell you to please take care regarding some kind of investments. Like, if you are into the field of business and if you are trying to expand your business or some kind of a big business expansion is present over there, don't put your hard-earned money directly into that business expansion, because there are chances that you may lose that money over the long run. Also, after 13th of April, when Rahu and Ketu, they are shifting its axis, Rahu is directly coming into your 3rd house. So it means through your cleverness, because Rahu in the 3rd house, it is going to provide you that kind of a cleverness that you can sustain anywhere in the world. Also, the job change, and if you are trying to look for something else, like from shifting from your job or career environment to some kind of a work from home activity. So that kind of a situations are also going to be very favorable for you. Apart from this, your life partner may try to dominate you, because Sun, it is in the sign of Leo in the 7th house. So some kind of dominance from your life partner, that is also seen into your life. But believe me guys, please listen to your life partner. Some kind of a life-changing event that is also going to trigger through your 7th house, which represents your life partner. Also, some kind of a marriage, the event of marriage, if you are in your late 30s or around, if you are into your married time. So that moon, whenever it transits through the 7th house, it may trigger some kind of an event related to your marriage into your life as well. For the Pisces rising sign or the Pisces ascendant, the upcoming year 2022, it is going to bring a bit of a turmoil into your family and into your home life. Also, try to stay away from any kind of a real estate investment, because Mars, it is sitting with debilitated moon into your 9th house. So please try to stay away from any kind of a real estate industry. Or if you are into real estate, then don't make any kind of a huge investment or any kind of a false commitment with your clients. Apart from this, the sign of Pisces, after the Rahu and Ketu axis shift after 13th of April, greed is going to be on the higher side. Like you may get very, very greedy into your life. Like I want to acquire materialistic gains and that thing. So greed is going to dominate you. So please try to protect your second house of your family. Because Rahu, whenever transiting through the seventh house, it may destroy the relationship aspect with your family. Although it is going to bring a lot of gains and a lot of monetary things into your life, but it will destroy that kind of a relationship with the family. Apart from this, if you are looking for some kind of a job change or some kind of a foreign travel, then the after 1st of January, that event is going to trigger, because ascendant Lord planet Jupiter, it is directly into the 11th house of foreign settlements. So that event is going to be triggered very easily. Also, like job change into the foreign country, or if you are going towards the higher education, like maybe like you are for the higher education going towards the foreign lands, so that thing is also going to be very, very beneficial for you. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like my analysis. If you want to know what upcoming year 2022 is going to bring into your life, please shoot me an email. I will respond you back within 48 hours. Any query regarding business, career, marriage, anything you want to ask, please let me know. I will respond you back within 48 hours guys. Till then, bye bye and take care.